Good afternoon, everyone, and I want to welcome you again. Today I just want to talk about the PEC-PG, straight to the PEC-PG. The preliminary list came up on 11th, the long-awaited list. However, some names did not make the list. But I'm very sorry to announce to us that from the rule now, which was against what they had in mind, that is, it's against what CAPS had in mind before. The fact is, for those whose names did not come up on the list, I'm sorry to announce that there's not going to be a room for an appeal whatsoever. However, tomorrow we'll be expecting a list of 300 candidates. And I think they made clear what they'll be using as the metrics. That is female, all the candidates, those that choose the north, not east, and stuff like that. Yeah. Some have already started announcing that, I can see approved on my page, blah. Well, let's wait till tomorrow. Now, but there's just one thing I just want to address. Now, this was the vacancies available. This for doctorate and this for masters. What now happened? That we only had 3,000 or less than 4,000. What I believe could have happened was either the number of candidates that applied were not as much, but I can bet you with you, we had close to about 300,000. Because looking at the numbers, and then, or probably the candidates that applied to certain schools did not meet up with the criteria, probably because of missing documents or something. Yeah, that could be a reality. But then, with that being said, what happens tomorrow? We are expecting 300 candidates. Why 300? Because out of the 650, we only have 100 seated for doctorate and 200 for masters. The rest 350 is just for sandwich. Sandwich doctorate, I had a lot of people, reaching out to me, I'm interested in sandwich. Sandwich, normal sandwich doctorate is not, the word sandwich doesn't mean what we call it in Nigeria, that, I want to go and do sandwich. Meaning, what we tag sandwich is weekend lectures. No, that's not what it is. Sandwich doctorate is for those that have commenced their doctorate in their home country, okay, and want to spend about 6, you can see there, a little period outside their home country. In this case, it's 6 to 10 months, minimum of 6, maximum of 10 months, okay? Yeah. So with that being said, tomorrow we're expecting 300 candidates to be enlisted. What then happens to the excess? Now, this is what I can tell you for free. I'm of the opinion that I don't think the excess will be thrown under the bus, meaning they are not going to be discarded. Now, in certain schools, from experience, I've discovered that some schools have openings specified for foreigners, okay? Now, if certain schools have, I think there's a possibility, because of this call, for universities, departments to have certain slots seeded for the excess, okay? Because I believe they were aware of the notice that there's just going to be 650 scholarships, while, and if you sum up the whole vacancies, if you check the vacancies, sum it up together, you'll be having something over 4,000, okay? And now we have 650 scholarships. But tomorrow we're expecting 300. So what I believe will happen to the excess is that I believe that there's going to be an allocation for them within the department. However, that they would not be entitled to the scholarship from PEC-PG. That they will now stand the fate of probably maybe having to compete for scholarships within the department. Do you understand that? Yeah. I have few reasons why I'm saying this, which I don't think I can really say online. Okay? So, but then I believe that their space or their spaces will still be kept. Okay? The only thing is they will not be entitled to this scholarship from PEC-PG. But what can we do? Like I said, I'm only throwing up a speculation. And then after adding one or two together. So tomorrow we expect, maybe latest by evening, we expect to have the final list from PEC-PG. Now, what now happens to, where does appeal come in? According to them, appeals cannot be made via email. I repeat, appeal cannot be made via email. Okay? And it was clearly stated online that appeal will not be made via email, and it's not going to be involving you sending your documents again or any document that you have uploaded online. Okay, while you're applying. Do you understand? You would not need to upload them again, except if necessary. But that is the disclaimer. Now, what I believe will be done is probably a space will be created on your portal page where you can write a few notes and then, say a few things and send it to them. And if per adventure they consider it, probably they would then reach out to you. And then, but definitely, I guess an email would be sent regarding that. And if an email is not sent, go back to the call, okay, and then read through. I will enjoin you to read through the entire call, okay? And then even if no email is sent, according to them, there is going to be a link that will be provided. So the link could be attached to your portal where you are going to make your recourse or probably your appeal and send to them. I think some schools do it where they tell you that it's not going to be via email. Some say via email. All you just need to do is just attach the missing documents and send to them. Some schools do it, while some schools just create a link, and then there you write, a short note and upload whatever document that is missing. Do you understand that now? So I believe, according to them, it's not going to be via email, but via a specified link. So all we can do is just for us to wait for them till tomorrow, okay? After the names must have been released. So for those whose names came out on the preliminary list, I want to say congratulations. And for those whose names will be making tomorrow's 300 candidate list, I want to say another big congratulations. So, till then, I want to say ciao ciao, and then see you all in Brazil, by God's grace. So yeah, in a short while also I'll be making a video about some disclaimers, certain things I said in certain videos that have changed as a result of the change in government or authority or whatever it is at the Brazilian embassy, okay? So, till then, Godspeed and ciao ciao.